Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I'm going to show you a really simple, quick springtime salad. We're going to make a green pea salad with goat cheese, and this is sort of a modern, lighter twist on the classic green pea salad that usually has like a lot of mayonnaise and celery and little tiny perfect cubes of American cheese, and it's real delicious actually. If you don't believe me, it is. But this is just a little bit lighter and a little more, it's a little prettier, I think, personally. And you know, you eat with your eyes first and all that stuff. That goes for people too. What does that mean? Okay, so for this salad, I'm going to use frozen peas. I've just defrosted these. I put them in a colander and then just pour some boiling water over it. If you want to use fresh peas, you can totally feel free to shell a couple of pounds of peas. It makes no difference to me, but you'll just want to blanch them for like 30 seconds to get them cooked. So these are now thawed, but still very cold. The boiling water isn't enough to like heat them up or anything. It just thaws them out. So we got those in there. Got some diced celery. That's classic. And then Chris and I were able to go out to this goat farm a couple weeks ago, Blue Heron Farm, and shoot some stuff out there. They make this really awesome goat cheese. You can use any kind of goat cheese, obviously, but this is just a plain chev, and when it's cold, it's crumbly. This goes for all chevs, but when it's cold, it's crumbly. When it's room temperature or warm, it's creamy. So we want to use this cold because we want to sort of keep it in nice little clumps like that. And this particular one is not very like goaty, like some goat cheese is a little strong. This one's really, really mild. So just find one that you like. We want about a half a cup of that in there. And then I've got some fresh herbs. I've got parsley, and then the secret little kicker is some fresh mint. And if you don't have any fresh mint growing and you don't want to pay like $500 for a sprig at the store, you can just use some dried mint, a couple pinches. And in that case, you'd want to make the salad maybe an hour or two ahead of time, just to sort of let that dried herb get all infused with all the flavors and everything. You can make this also like a couple, maybe 8 hours ahead of time with no noticeable difference. And then a little squeeze of lemon juice. Ooh, that squirted out really cutely. Just prettier than a picture. Don't get any seeds. And a little lemon juice goes a long way here, and a little bit of salt. And the amount of salt that you put in is going to depend on your cheese. Some goat cheeses are saltier than others. This one's not particularly salty, so a little bit of that. And then we're just gonna toss it together really gently. Like, we don't wanna break up those little clumps of goat cheese too much, because I think it just looks so beautiful with all these different shades of green and the white. I mean, come on, it's gorgeous. Wow. There, that's it. We're done. This is like the shortest video in the history of Hilah Cooking. Let me give it a little taste and just taste it. See if you want to add more lemon or more salt. You know, like a lot of times, most recipes, if they taste good, but they're not delicious, try adding either a little bit of salt and or a little bit of lemon juice, and that kind of takes pretty much every recipe that's just okay and makes it awesome. So, you know, adjust to your taste, but I'm going to taste this now. Man, I love popping little peas in my mouth. It's such a joyful feeling. And this salad is just so bright and light and lively and wonderful. It would go great with any kind of like grilled fish or grilled chicken or anything like that. Any kind of light protein would be fabulous. And I think it's really beautiful too. I think it might even be pretty enough to serve for Valentine's Day. So there you go, green pea salad with goat cheese. I hope you try it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe, and always the printable recipes are at hilahcooking.com. So, pee you later.